First red flag? A $7 croissant at 2:13 a.m. in a city she allegedly wasn't in. My marriage had crumbs all over it. Marriage, money, and a locked phone. 5 years in, dual income, no kids, and the smug silence of a dishwasher that actually dries things. She was in marketing with a company card. I was the guy who says, I'll put it in a spreadsheet. It means it like a love letter. Our house rules were simple. Budget together, transparency, and absolutely no mystery charges with cute emojis. If you want to buy a candle called Forest Whisper, fine. Just don't submit it to client engagement. At first, her calendar said girls trip, which is code for 4 selfies and 1 group Venmo request titled Chaos. Then it became offsite. Same luggage, upgraded perfume, and a phone that went from normal to Fort Knox with Face ID, passcode, and, I think, a secret handshake. I joked about it. I do jokes the way some people do yoga, but my ledger brain started humming. I wasn't snooping. I was observing. An auditor's foreplay is pattern recognition. We have a running bit. I balance the budget, she balances the vibes. I'll ask, can we not spend $400 on artisanal coasters? And she'll say, they're conversation starters, as if guests are dying to discuss wood grain. It worked until the receipts stopped matching reality. Girls' night overlapped with airport Wi-Fi charges. Client dinner looked suspiciously like the best table for 2. I still didn't snoop. I don't scroll phones. That's a hard line. But then my name popped up on an approval email because we share a printer from the Stone Age that just prints whatever it wants when it wants. I heard the war cry from the office, paper machine gunning out like it was tattling, reimbursement request, her company logo, and in the memo line, client entertainment. My coffee went quiet. If you've ever heard coffee go quiet, you know that sound. It's the sound of a spreadsheet lawyer clearing his throat. We budget together because money is the calendar's angry cousin. We promised. No surprises, no secret subscriptions, no trial periods that last until the earth cools. She had a company card, yes, but that card lives under policy. Policy is my religion. I've read travel policies like some people read beach novels. Maximum per diem? Sacred. Allowed tip percentages? Holy scripture. If you're going to commit fraud, at least respect the GL codes. The shift was slow, like watch battery slow. New perfume that could file a restraining order on your nostrils. Late night team syncs that synced across 2 time zones I wasn't aware they had clients in. And the phone, always face down, always silenced, as if sounds could incriminate. I'd crack a joke. Are we hiding state secrets or just memes? And she'd smile in that way that says, please stop looking at the curtain with the wizard behind it. I told myself I was paranoid. I told myself lots of couples go through seasons. Then the croissant. The one printed by our tattletale printer at 6:42 a.m., which is too early for pastry discourse. It was a $7 croissant at 2:13 a.m., line item tucked under meals. The city? Not ours. Not even near ours. She had said she was home by midnight from a work dinner, which last I checked doesn't include French pastry at vampire hours, unless the client is Nosferatu and he's carb loading. Now, normal people confront. I optimize. I logged the receipt number into my personal tracking sheet titled Grocery-ish. I do have a life, but this was new. I pulled last month's credit card summary just to see. Then I pulled the month before that. By the 3rd export, I wasn't angry. I was curious. Curiosity is dangerous because it uses office supplies. Our house had rules about passwords. Share if it's streaming, keep if it's banking. Her phone was hers. Fine. But her expense reports? Those belong to the policy gods, and I pay tithes and pivot tables. So I waited. I asked, casually, if her offsite was fun. She said yes, the conference rooms were cold, the keynote was fine, and the hotel coffee tasted like printer ink. Cute. Except the city on her expense line didn't have that chain. I would know. I once memorized a hotel rewards chart to win an argument about blackout dates. This is my toxic trait. I still didn't accuse. You can't argue with vibes. You argue with evidence. I started a new tab called Anomalies, color-coded like a stoplight. Green for explainable, yellow for herm, red for call a lawyer or a priest. Most things were green. A few were yellow. Airport meals too close to our dinner at home, ride shares from office to neighborhoods where offices go to die. One was red, the croissant. I put a tiny croissant emoji next to it because I am petty and software allows for art. And then, because life loves a punchline, the printer coughed up a second reimbursement email. Same batch, same card. Client entertainment, 2 entrees, 1 dessert, and a mysterious room charge labeled incidental. If your client is so entertained, they charge an incidental to your room. Congrats! You've invented romance as a business expense. That's when curiosity upgraded to audit. I didn't need a fight. I needed a pattern.